Thank you guys for joining. I wanted to talk today about looking at the big picture and making sure you're looking at the big picture. This is going to go dig a little bit deeper into your goals as an entrepreneur, as you're running your business, how you should be looking at it, and sort of some more insight into what to do and how to look at it. So I would love for you to take a moment, swipe to the right, go ahead and invite your Perry peeps, because I know you have more entrepreneurial friends. And if you are on Android, swipe up, Team iPhone. And also be sure to go ahead and tap for hearts. I really love the hearts. It gives me so much encouragement, and it really helps me sort of keep going and stay up. So thank you, Miss MJ. Thank you for sharing that, Elena. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I feel like my light is changing a little bit, so I'm not sure what that is, but I was talking to a friend recently about, thinking about like, what do I want my business to look like? How do I want my days to look? What do I want to do? Thank you, Lance. What do I want to do each day? So like, what do I want to do each day? How do I want my life to look? Because essentially, like when you start growing your business and you start, you start creating, you're creating that business, you get to choose what you want your days to look like, what you want your life to look like, if you want a lifestyle business. So for example, some people want a lifestyle based business where they can work from anywhere, suitcase entrepreneur, laptop lifestyle, and they want to be able to travel and then work from their laptop. While I would like to do that, I would prefer to be able to take off whenever I want and not have to worry about the job. And so that's why I set up my business the way it is. I just realized that I didn't introduce myself. And that's important because it kind of goes into this next point I'm about to make. So I'll go ahead and do that. My name is LaTisha Stiles. So thank you so much for joining. I'm a business strategist and financial success coach for young professionals who want to become full-time entrepreneurs. I specialize in creating and growing multiple streams of income, as well as the systems that run them on autopilot. That was how I was able to leave my job and work for myself full time. So when I say I would prefer to be able to like leave my desk and not have to worry about work, that's one thing that I did like about, working a 9 to 5 is that when you're off, you're off. When you leave that desk, you're off of work, and you don't have to worry about, picking up work at home. Now, there's some people that work from home and work at their office, and, it's essential that they do that. They do it for whatever reason they do it. But what I want the sort of 9 to 5 life where you can like cut things off at a certain period. Because if I travel, I don't want to be chained to my laptop and think, okay, I've got to get stuff done. I've got my laptop here. I want to get stuff done. I want to set up, those streams of income that run whether I'm home or not, and really, build that passive income. So when thinking about the big picture, those are things that you have to think about and consider. You have to think about, what do you want your life to look like? What do you want your days to look like? Do you want to work all day on the most important things in your biz, or do you want to, spend your time tracking down, payments from clients? So one thing that I started early on, and I'll probably talk more about this later, was I hired a virtual assistant to help me with like the little things. So there's certain things that I no longer manage in my business, like creating graphics. Those are things that I still do every now and then, but I'm starting to offload a lot of that off to my assistant. Research, I have my virtual assistant handle research. There's some things that I do as far as like finding speaking engagements and finding opportunities for me to do joint ventures, like people to partner with, doing research for my Facebook ads and things like that. So those are things that require time, but they don't really require like my personal mental brain effort. That's something that someone else can handle. And so those are the things that I offload. So when I was talking to my friend today and thinking about how I want my business to be, I really want it to be where I'm only spending my time on the things that require me and my personal touch. So like working with clients one-on-one, those phone calls, obviously I have to be there. I'm the one that provides the strategies for them. I'm the one that thinks up, what we're going to do during our 8 weeks so that they can move their business forward. The other thing, I'm looking at my notes over here. The other thing, and I split out the time that I want to spend. So I also offer e-courses, and that's I haven't started advertising that yet, but that's a stream of income that's going to be like on-demand e-courses. I don't want to spend all day trying to sell an e-course, right? Because it's something that I've already created, something that someone should just be able to go to my website, pick it up, purchase it, watch it, leave a review, and let me know how they liked it, basically. So that's not what I want to spend my time doing, but I would rather that be a larger chunk of my income. So when you're thinking about your business and how you want it to look, think about what you want to spend your time on. Think about what you have to be there to spend your time on, like what needs your personal touch, what needs your hand, and focus your time on setting up your business so that you can do those things that require your personal touch. And the things that don't require your personal touch, look to outsource and hire someone for that. One other thing that I've spent my time on that I'm going to try to stop spending my time on is creating slides. So like I do workshops often. I've done like a couple, and I have some more coming up. I have one coming up on email marketing actually next week. Which I haven't started talking about yet. That's something that I need to work on today, is getting all that together. But like I create the content for that, but there's no reason that I need to create the slides. The slides are really just a mirror of the content that I've already created. So why wouldn't I have, creating the slides requires like at least an hour. So why would I take an hour out of my time to create slides when I can have my assistant create the slides for me, and then I can keep it moving on the things that I have to do, which is actually create the content and then show up to present the content. So those are some examples. That's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm going to be providing some more information and details on email marketing as I pull this workshop together. Thank you for the hearts and the snowflakes. I truly do appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more, watch my 3-part video series where I talk about how I grew my business. Tap the link in my bio and it'll take you straight to the page to sign up for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks so much. Bye.